Hey everybody, so in this video we have another example of solving nonlinear systems of equations. So remember that one of the methods that is preferred is using substitution. Elimination can be really difficult sometimes when the equations are nonlinear. So with substitution you're always looking to solve for either x or y, and you want to start with the variable that has a coefficient of 1. So here in my example, both of my y's have a coefficient of 1. So what I can do is pick one of them. So here, x squared plus x minus 2, and I'm going to take this value and substitute it in everywhere I see a y in the bottom equation. So here I'll have x squared plus x minus 2 equals 1 minus x. So again, this is a quadratic, and the way we solve quadratics is by setting the quadratic equation equal to 0. So I'll need to move this 1 and this x to the left-hand side. So I'll do the opposite of what they're doing. So here I'm going to have x squared plus 2x minus 3. So with quadratics, you always want to try to factor first. That's normally the fastest way to solve. So are there two numbers that multiply to give me negative 3, and when I combine them I get positive 2? And that's yes, because if I multiply x plus 3 times x minus 1, that's going to give me this quadratic here. So I set my factors equal to 0 in order to find my solutions. So I have an x value of negative 3 and an x value of positive 1. So in this particular problem, I'm going to have more than one solution. So I know that one solution will have an x value of negative 3, and one solution will have an x value of positive 1. The way we find our y values is by substituting in our x values. So we know that y is equal to 1 minus x, or you could also say x squared plus x minus 2. Since this is simpler, we're going to use this one since it will generate the same responses. So I will plug in my x values into this equation. So I have y equals 1 minus negative 3, and I'll substitute in my x value of positive 1. So 1 minus 1. So my two y values, when x is negative 3, my y value is 4, and when x is 1, my y value is 0. So my solutions are going to be negative 3, 4, and 1, 0. All right, that's going to be it for this example. I hope that you found it helpful. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments, and we'll see you all in the next video.